Mask on and hoodie on. I'm in downtown Brooklyn. Bitch, your baby is ugly. Let's get right to it. Playing the Cincinnati Bengals. Everybody know what time it is. You already know who y'all playing. You don't quit fucking playing with me because you requested the game. No, you not. No, you not. Alright, keep it up. Keep it up. Okay. You're supposed to be sharing that. Yeah. No, I'm getting the zebra covers in because you don't want to share that one. No, no. What if I want to sit back down? No, you can't get all comfortable. You can't get comfortable while I'm not comfortable. It don't matter. You're not supposed to be comfortable when I'm not comfortable. It don't work like that. I'm comfortable being you comfortable.
Today, from first entered in Cleveland, Ohio,
Cincinnati. Game.
It's the AFC chip game on EA Sports.
They're pretty good. We made the game real life, so now we in the championship game. This is a hill to climb for them.
Cleveland Browns taking on Cincinnati Bengals.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA here at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's a match to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one. The Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Man, it's a huge game. It's huge.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
He's sack prone, though.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Got called different play on him. Cover 6, different package.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Fake.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Damn.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Bengals. 54 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
I was acting stupid right now. We just played some real
It's
poor
first
defense.
and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout.
Real poor defense. They're about to score.
They'll give it to Mixon. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line.
Fucking
you always
up
want to have a guy in the
already.
game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1. Another try for Mixon.
Damn.
And he is in. Touchdown,
Down to the end
Bengals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs, right? That was a pretty clinical drive right there.
Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We create it on the other team. Just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone.
Teams get.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
Did they beat us in
The
Cleveland?
PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Matter of fact, they beat us in Cleveland. We lost them.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. They're led onto the field by their big mobile quarterback. He can throw it, he can run it, Colin Kaepernick.
It's so difficult to prepare and try to defend Colin Kaepernick, and not just because of the physical skills they're always on display, whether it's throwing the ball downfield or running with the ball as well. But how about the leadership he exhibits, how his team will follow him, the smarts he has in playing the game,
7 points
and of course the overall toughness. You can't run the football the way that he does without being a guy who's willing to take a hit.
Ooh, he just got
and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
He didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And they celebrate. He got away from him, but he did. These motherfuckers are playing with us.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
That's a sack. Ooh.
Number 20.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Nash. Oh, I was going to Odell Beckham.
To throw, Kaepernick.
Nope, somebody else wide open. Hooper. Come on, he can break tackle. Yeah, go.
Let him go.
Go, the big tight end, yeah.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper, 70 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
He's wide open.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Man, that was a big play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Scored on us. We scored on right back.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. This one into the hands of Burton. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Oh, he faked.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
5 yards to go.
Oh, shit.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
On the throwaway.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Yeah, he's about to throw it deep until I picked up that receiver at the last minute.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This will be taken at the 10.
Nope, get off me.
13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive complete over the middle. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. A run for Nick Chubb. Across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Chubb.
Brick wheel in the ass. He just did an ugly G for him. He just did
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb,
man.
49 yards. And the break in the...
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the...
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run.
That was like a run in a year or something. We juked the fuck out of him. There was 2 more defenders. They had a chance to tackle him. They couldn't hit him.
They run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Cincinnati set to take over once again. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
We got 2 big plays. We got a big play out from the tight end. Then we get a big play from the running back. Is. Might get something like that in a minute.
Here's Joe Mixon.
Hit him.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll find his running back, Joe Mixon.
Complete to Joe Mixon. Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Browns 14, Bengals 7.
Yeah, we got the lead. Cincinnati scored first.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got Burton.
Damn, hit him.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
He almost got the 1st down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
That couch, he'll do it to
you. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll be out right at the 35. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
Now he's not open. He's
right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Go another run with Nick Chubb. Here come Nick Chubb.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb.
And
he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He's brought down
just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the
left wide open.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
I'm sticking to the playbook for now. I'm going to use the playbook now. So with the offense. Okay, I like that.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
It's a jumbo package with 3 tight ends, but they receive the tight ends.
Oh! Bryant is tight end. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice club yards that time and a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back.
I seen him open, but it was too late when I threw the ball. Okay.
Right. Now he'll pull it down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best in doing that as the scramble gets him a first.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down. He winds up picking up the first.
Trying to make it to the championship game. We just game. And almost turned the ball over. I ain't gonna get another break next time.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
They'll get the 1-yard line.
And they'll turn the power game to try to get in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Kaepernick does not throw an interception in the playoffs.
The kickoff team on the field now is going to send this one away.
Keep it that way.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
Time for Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense to take over now. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried. Because a lot of times, that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far this game. From the shotgun, it's
he picked you up.
The throw taken in by Sims. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
13 yards. And the Bengal first down.
Optional. Stop this shit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
Frank first. He's like the Jeep Anderson. They going for it. I knew they were going to
So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
A 60-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
21. Bengals
cold for that shit. Try to kick the ball 60 yards.
Now Colin Kaepernick in the offense heading back out onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
Wide open.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
It's second down and 10.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
Go.
Still shedding tackles. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
He covered
firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and 8. Now Kaepernick again. Going right back to Beckham here, complete.
Oh,
and
went on the bounds.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick.
Touchdown.
And this is caught.
Yep.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Reggie Bingleton. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
It's through. It's 28-7.
They tried us too.
Cleveland. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
5 seconds left.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt Trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
Damn, what the hell was that?
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And they'll get him down right at the 25 years old, heading out to the yard line. Here's offense now getting hard off this quarter. And they have easy. I mean, there's nothing about the NFL play lead. Yes, they're at home, but impressive.
And when upsets happen, teams go on the maybe home field isn't all it's cracked up to be. Teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You know, everything's from the game. It makes things easier. It's paid off contest.
Brings up second.
Ready to throw.
Wide open.
Hold it in one-handed. You on the play.
Just more of the same. Free in the secondary. No pass rush. A lot of passes complete for him.
Play moves him all the field to the 4. On the carry, it's Chubb. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and
out there by the defense, rallying to him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. If they can't get up, their job get low almost all sometimes to make it difficult for the runner.
Of his receiver, Landry. And he's got another as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. And he rifles it, complete, caught by Landry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen...
Take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together, and they're really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one.
You get a reception, just can't sit you.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
Not even challenge. Kansas City put up a bigger fight than this. Yeah, they're not even putting up a fight.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
You've got to figure the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. That was Burrow.
Stay home.
This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And fights him off.
Oh, how you fight?
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Quick hit here, it's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge it. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
That's what he's done here in this one so far. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level. Sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They run. Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Playoff to the half.
Going to throw.
Single coverage, yep.
That would complete to Bengleton. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43.
This game in the touchdown right here.
Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we in preseason, all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31
Clearly
now on 1st and 10. Chubb. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slows his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations when the extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they were up to the challenge. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it dip ball.
Made it very difficult right there to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Shit.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. To throw is Kaepernick.
Double coverage. Yup.
Throw caught there by Bangleton. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Frustrated.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns continue to roll. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love that you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And it's up and good. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run.
Yeah, Nick Chubb. That was
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They ain't got a chance to come back. Now.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bengals set to take over. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
Yeah.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whipping on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there, because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Wasn't enough pressure. That's how he got the pass off.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Damn.
Left side complete. It's Boyd. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They'll be kicking their ass, though, but they figuring out ways.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change something different.
Still caught it, threw it right over his head. Should have caught that. Should have intercepted that. He was on it. Probably should have played over just a little.
And Burrow going to throw again.
No, sack him.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Kiko Alonso. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Interception. And it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they'll take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6.
Okay, I'm trying to do something right for the game. I don't care.
And now he's going to use his legs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
Get out of bounds.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 27 yards on the game there. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
At the 32-yard line.
He threw his helmet. He threw his helmet. He's pissed. He threw his helmet.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
That's the first time I've seen him throw his helmet.
Kaepernick's going to throw it. Being chased out left.
He's like really frustrated.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Pass the ball for 300 yards. We destroyed them. Kaepernick was on fire. He had 298 yards, 3 touchdowns. But we got their ass. Now we in the World Championship game. Now we gotta play them. We probably gotta play Green Bay or New Orleans. We made it to the World Championship. I mean, Cincinnati, of course they're gonna lay down against us. It's inevitable for them to lose. Stop playing on me. I'm about to see if I can play a Pro Bowl game. I never played a Pro Bowl game before. I'm going to see if I can play one. I say view Pro Bowl roster. Nah, we got to play new. I predicted Green Bay to make it. Teams out that can make it. So we got to play in the World Championship. I got your new or ass. Don't play with me. Don't pull my shirt like that. What you doing? Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can play in the Pro Bowl. Stop playing on me. Let's just say next week for the Saints. So can I play in the Pro Bowl? I want to be the play in the Pro Bowl. Can I do that? I don't think it's letting me do it. It says view Pro Bowl roster. I know what you're doing. Let's see. Aaron Rodgers, Colin Wentz, D Lock. I know who that is. Damon Jones. Trevor Lawrence made it. Shit. Saquon Barkley. J Mix. Ezekiel Elliott. Derrick Henry. There's a couple new people on here. Tawan Marshall Jr. Stop playing with me. Talking about some saying I ain't even gonna say it. I can't say it. He made the Pro Bowl before. Kelsey. What you doing? You giving me a haircut? Bosa in the AFC now? No, there's 2 Bosas. You clean them. Aaron Donald. Khalil Mack. Stop playing on me. McNamara. Sneed. Mosley. There's some familiar names that I noticed that made the Pro Bowl. But I can't even play in the game. You got to line up. They won't let me play. Yeah, they won't let me play. I want to play in the Pro Bowl, but they won't let me play. And they won't let none of my players make the Pro Bowl because they rest them for the World Championship game, which I don't like. What they do on here. They won't let you play in the Pro Bowl. What you mean? I want to play in the Pro Bowl. They won't let me do it. Stop playing on me. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear into your ass as soon as I finish. Sam, see, you can play in all these weeks, but you can't play in the Pro Bowl. Nope, nope, nope. Damn. That's all they're gonna show. No, they only gonna show us in New Orleans. Nobody else. That sucks. You should be able to play in the Pro Bowl. Can I look at awards? Let's see, league history. Nah, they still got the awards. They ain't got the awards yet on here. They still got the awards from last season and stuff. So okay.